Hello, my beautiful people. It is I, it is her, it is she, it is Coach. It is Coach Yolanda, and I wanted to thank you so much for landing here on my website, rockanddropfitness.com. So let me just tell you a little bit about Rock and Drop Fitness and who we are. It is myself and my husband. We are the owners and founders of this company, and we decided that we were lost at some point in time back in 2014, and we wanted to lose weight because we were overworked, and we were tired of being fat, basically in a nutshell. However, we didn't come up with the Rock and Drop Fitness until like maybe 3 years later. But we knew that we wanted to start a different way of living. We knew that there was more to life than just eating unhealthy foods or just eating the way that we were eating and feeling sluggish and tired and weighed down all the time. And so we decided to, as a husband and wife group, a combo, we decided to go ahead and take what we've learned and give it to others and teach others. And this is how Rock and Drop Fitness came about. So it is myself, Yolanda, and my husband, Dominic, and we are a husband and wife duo who help like-minded selves like yourself, the one that's on this page, to lose the unwanted weight, to gain your life back, and to discover things that you hadn't discovered about yourself because you were maybe like we were in a rut and we were stuck. We were unsure and we just didn't know. But what we did know was that we were sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we had to take some steps. We had to do something, and so we did. And to date, my husband, he was at 300 and I think 20 something pounds, and now my husband is no longer overweight. He's literally down. He has nice shape, nice physique. He's lost the unwanted weight. I myself was at 270 pounds, and I myself had been losing the weight, and I come down, and I've lost the abundance of weight that was holding me down. And it feels great when you know exactly what it is that you're trying to do with your life. It feels even better when you know exactly what type of relationship you have with the foods that you eat. And so we created Rock and Drop Fitness for an outlet, for someone to come in, for you to come in and to feel secure, to feel in a safe space, and to start working on you, to start working on your mindset, to get your mental right, to get your mental together, to get your physical together, to get your emotions together. Because contrary to popular belief, we tend to eat when we are emotional. We tend to overeat when things don't go right. We binge eat if we're worried. We have stress. We have anxiety. Those things play a big factor when it comes to what we eat on a daily basis. So as your coach, when you come into our community, I walk you through a full-length process. It is a 30-day program. And in my 30 days of me walking with you step by step and guiding you, you're going to learn how to establish a healthier relationship with the foods you love. I'm not saying give up the foods you love. I'm not saying restrict yourself or to take those things away. What I am saying is you're going to learn how to put those foods in its proper place, and you're going to add in more foods that are more healthier for you. You're going to add in more vibrant, colorful, delectable fruits and vegetables that will give you what you need. And then your body will then start to transform on its own because you're not doing these strenuous exercises. You're not killing your body. You're not trying to become this stronghold person. You're just trying to strongholdly mentally get yourself together, which means you're getting rid of the weight that's in your mind. You're getting rid of the negative thoughts that are there. You're getting rid of the physicalness that happens and that takes over your body when we're stressed or we have anxiety. We're teaching you in our community in Rock and Drop Fitness how to live a prosperous, healthy, happier life. Life is full of ups and downs. And to be able to manage your food and to manage your stress and to manage your anxieties and to manage the overeating or just to manage the stressfulness of eating or just to be able to manage your plate, it takes a lot off of you when you can manage those things. It's a tug of war when you have life happening and you are eating unhealthy, and that's adding stress to your life because now you're on unwanted meds from the doctor. Your blood pressure is sky high. You have belly fat that just won't go away. Your liver is fighting for its life. You are fatigued fatigued all the time. You're tired all the time. You're not in the great headspace. You have fog going on. You are just lost and you're trying to find your way. And that is where Rock and Drop Fitness comes in. We teach you how to live a sustainable, healthier life. You're learning how to be more present in the moment. You're learning how to be intentional with your foods. You're learning not to restrict yourself, but to add in. And you're learning how to cook home cooked meals. You are learning these things. And as the process goes on through these 30 days, you're learning exactly what it is that was holding you back. And you're taking the proper steps. You're taking the proper direction on how to get you in a place that's going to help you strive and be flourished in the moment. Health is not something that no one can accomplish. Health is something that everyone can accomplish. Healthy looks great on everybody. And it doesn't matter if you've been overweight your entire life. It doesn't matter if you haven't learned how to eat in a decade or two. And it doesn't matter that if you are not unsure of which way you should go. Healthy is something that you can learn. It's not about restricting. It's not about dieting. It's a lifestyle that you're succumbing to. It's a lifestyle of you learning how to teach yourself how to be more active and how to be more in the moment. So in our 30-day program, our mentorship program, I am mentoring you personally. I am walking you through the steps. The first week, you're going to learn about mind control. You're going to learn how to control your thoughts. You're going to learn how to sit down and really becoming in tune. And why do you think the way that you think? Why is things happening the way that it happens? You're going to learn how to become one with your thoughts and how to discipline your thinking. In week 2, we're going to look at your food value. We're going to look at the things that you love to eat. We're going to look at the things that you don't like to eat. We're going to look at foods that you haven't been introduced to. And then we're going to look at foods that you eat on a daily basis. The third week, we're going to talk about your what's it called? It's not your physical foods, but your emotional foods. That's what I call it. It's another word that I'm looking for, but I can't seem to get that word out. But it's your primary foods. That's what it is. Your primary foods, and a lot of people don't know this, is that your primary foods is your work. Your primary foods is your relationships that you have with other people. Your primary foods is the people that's in your life. Your primary foods is your self-love and how do you love yourself. Your primary foods is everything that's dealing with life that isn't on a plate. That's your primary foods. We look at that in the 3rd week. And then in the 4th week, we put it all together so that way you have a balance on how to manage life. You're going to learn how to deal with stress. You're going to learn how to deal with anxiety. You're going to learn how to stop sugar cravings. You're going to learn how to eat for nutritional value. You're going to learn how to add in and not feel restricted. And you're going to learn how to make this a lifestyle. It is something that I encourage everyone to do. When you learn how to eat and you eat with intentions, it's not about I can't have. It's more about I want to do better, or it's more about I choose not to eat that, because you know what you're trying to do with your body. You know which way you're trying to go, and you know what's going to help you in the long run. The key is staying active. The key is staying in tune and to understand, again, our program isn't going to bash you. Our program isn't going to make you feel guilty or deprived. Our program is going to teach you how to live a prosperous, healthy life. It's about being in tune with yourself. It's about loving who you are and becoming where you want to go. It's about learning what primary foods are and what secondary foods are. It's about being true to self and flourishing in those moments. So that way you can teach yourself, you're teaching others, your family. And sometimes we don't have that. We don't have someone to walk on this journey with us, and you feel alone. And it's okay that there is no one there to walk on this journey with you, because it's not about that individual. It's about you. It's about making sure that you're doing what's necessary to get you where you need to be. So in Rock and Drop Fitness, we are here to help you. We are here to get you where you need to be. And in order to do that, you got to take the first step. You got to say yes. You have to say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I want more for myself. It's not about restricting. A lot of people believe that in order for you to lose weight, you got to do this strenuous diet, or you got to do things that are just out of the norm in order to lose weight. Weight loss is a process. It's not an overnight sensation. It's not one thing that you can do and you're going to wake up and you're going to be 20 pounds less. It's not something that you can do and you can wake up and you're automatically going to not have belly fat. It is a process, because remember, it took you some time to gain the weight. It took you some time to get to where you're at today. And it's going to take you some time to get to where you need to be. Our 30-day program will help you in processing how to get from point A to point C to point Z. And it's going to walk you through each step. Like I said, it's a 4-week program, and we help you get rid of the mental barriers. We help you to get rid of the physical barriers, and we help you to see that there is more to life than the now. We help you to see beyond your now, that you know that there is more that you would like to accomplish. There's more that you would like to do. I remember that there was a time where I couldn't even run, okay? I was 270 pounds, and it was hard for me to run because at first I couldn't catch my breath. Secondly, I couldn't run behind my son, who's literally 7, and at the time he was like 6. I couldn't do a lot of things because it just wore me down. It was too much. I had heart palpitations. I had backaches. I had leg aches. I had consistent headaches. And it was just too much. And I was tired. My husband had, he's a guy who will work out in the field. And he was a groundskeeper. So, he would do a lot of strenuous work in the field. He was out in the work areas, out there shoveling snow and doing, garden stuff and all these types of things. And he had to work out in the elements, meaning that he had to be out there in the winter months. He had to be out there in the summer months, in the fall months, in the spring months. And the weather is treacherous on the body. And he was not eating his best. He was overweight and he was tired. And at some point we were tired as a couple, but we got to that place where we had to make a decision. And the decision was we needed to do better. We had to do better because it was in our DNA to be better. We just had to see it within ourselves. And it's the same as true as with you. I don't know your circumstances. I don't know what you have to deal with on a daily basis. I don't live in your house and you don't live in mine. But what I can tell you is that health is for you. It's for you to accept it. It's for you to nurture it. And it's for you to live it. And in order for you to get there, you got to take the first step. And Rock and Drop Fitness Community, this is what we do. It's a community. It's a one-on-one program. It's a mentorship program. It's me connecting with you, and that's going to help you through the process. It's 4 weeks. A habit is formed in 21 days. That's what they say. But I believe that if you are willing and you're committed and you're stronghold and you want to change, it's going to change for you. But you got to take the first step. It's not going to be an overnight sensation. Like I said, you didn't gain that weight overnight. You're not going to lose it overnight. But when you put key elements in place and you take steps and you're doing the things that are right and that are needed and that are desired for you to do, your body will start to release the toxins. Your body will start to flourish in a way where you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start to see the belly fat leave. You're going to start to see the arm fat leave. You're going to start to breathe better. You're going to start to sleep better. You're going to start to get rid of that mental fog, that brain fog. You're going to start to feel alive and vibrant because you're doing the things that is necessary. A colorful plate entails you eating for purpose. It tells you eating intentionally. And life is to be lived when you actually get rid of the toxifications that are in your life. Sometimes we don't want to face it because we just don't know how. But when you are giving a blueprint on how to accept the things that you cannot control and how to control the things that you can control, life becomes more bearable and it's becoming easier and more breathing of you to work through. In our mentorship program, we guide you. We help you. We're walking with you step by step. I am your personal coach. I am walking with you through the process. You can call on me day and night. I am here for you, and I want you to be a success in your own right. I want you to see the weight leave. I want you to be sexy and vibrant and flourish. I want you to be happy. But in order to get to that step, in order to get to that point in your life, you have to take the first step. So if you keep scrolling, you'll see a button that says, Join Coach Yolanda. And in that button, you click it, and then it'll take you through to me. Once you do what you need to do on your end, I'll do what I need to do on my end. We'll connect and then we'll get you started. But it's not going to happen overnight. You got to take the first step. Scroll down and you'll see Work with Coach Yolanda. You'll see that button and you click that button and then let's get started. Or if you're just not sure if this is something that you want to do right now, don't worry. We got you covered. If you scroll down a little bit further, there's a meal guide, and we place that on here for you as well. So even if you're not sure if you want to work with Rock and Drop Fitness, Coach Yolanda, then you can definitely scroll down to the meal guide, and you'll be able to access our meal guide, and you'll be able to start your journey there. But if you know that you need a little help in between, we're always going to be here. Don't feel like it's necessary, but just know that it's needed. In order for you to succeed, and in order for you to see results, it's always great to have a partner. It's always great to have someone that's going to guide you, that's going to be your rah-rah, that's going to root you and cheer you on. It's always great to have that individual with you. And that's why I'm here. I am here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. And if you can't figure it out, don't worry. We'll figure it out together. That's what I do. That's why I love coaching. It's to help women who's been in my shoes to get them where they need to be. It's to help women who believe that they can't accomplish these things, but they can. Self-doubt will kill more dreams in a little bit. Self-doubt will keep you complacent and stuck. And no one wants to be that person that's complacent and stuck. So by all means, choose you. Choose to be healthier, choose to be living a life of greatness, and choose your first step, which is to start today. Help you become the best that you can be. By being better, you teach your family how to be better. You teach your mates how to be better. You teach your children how to be better. Just by them seeing you take the first initial step, by them seeing that, hey, mom bought asparagus, what does that do? It's a different way of living that they probably never been introduced to. But when they see you enjoying life and you're enjoying and they're seeing the weight fall off and you're back to your happiness and you don't have the stress of life because now you know how to deal with it because we've conquered that mental, then by all means, they will join you. They will want to see and they will want to feel how you feel. They want to be happy. And like I said, there's nothing more prominent than having someone to walk with you through that journey. And even if you don't have your family to walk with you through that journey, you have me, Coach Yolanda. I'm here for you. We're going to do this together and you're not alone. So by all means, like I said, scroll on down. Work with me. Scroll on down. Get my meal guide. Either way, it's a win-win for you. So I'll talk to you on the next video. I want you to enjoy life and to make an educated decision that's going to change your life forever. And that is Rock and Drop Fitness. We are here for you and we want you to succeed. Peace.